Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog. I'm welcome in a very special way. Well. It is a match day. Chelsea, Manchester United. Yes. Late night game. Chelsea, Manchester United. I will have to stay awake until around 4 a.m. in order to watch the match and to give you the analysis after. But that's okay. That's okay. That is my business. I am ready, as always, to deliver to you exclusively. My dear friend, wherever you are in Africa, you are in Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, South Africa, any part of Africa you are highly welcome. And my good friend in South Korea, I appreciate your company. Dubai and Qatar, well, I really appreciate you guys. Like the video, share the video, and let me hear from you in the comments section. I'm not forgetting you in America and Canada. I really appreciate your company. Just make sure you send me your comment. Let me know if you're watching me, you are still here with me. Tonight's game, Chelsea, Manchester United. I am still on bed. I'm on bed. Today I'm reaching you all the way from the bedroom. You know what? It's been raining heavily here. Yes, very heavy rain. And so I tried to do it. The first one out there, it didn't work out. I had to rush in. But my dear friend, never mind. What is important is that I'm here to deliver to you exclusively. Quickly, yesterday our coach has been speaking. He spoke a lot yesterday. And I wasn't happy about some of the things that he said. To be honest, this issue of project is, for me personally, Chelsea, we always had a project. Our project has always been a short-term project. We are not talking about 5 years to come, 10 years to come issue. We are known to be a winning club. Every game, we always go in with a game plan to win. Our mentality is always to win now. We are not thinking about tomorrow. We can't now begin to develop Arsenal in Chelsea. No. Arsenal, every season, they start very well. Every season, they are rebuilding. Yet, they never receive any cup. They never win any trophy. Go back and check the trophies that Chelsea won in the last decade. In the EPL alone, in England, Chelsea won more than half of the trophies that were at stake to be taken by any club in England, including the Premier League, the UEFA Champions League Cups, Europa League Cup, mention all the cups. So we cannot now start and be telling ourselves we want to win, but we are a project and we need time. This squad need time. For how long? Look, it is a high time we begin to be consistent. We cannot go into every game with a little bit of ourselves telling us, we could lose this match. Oh. Another part of you be telling, we can easily win this game. Oh. Another part of you, no, just going for a draw. Don't be so optimistic. Chelsea fans, for the past 3-4 months, that is how our life has been. Manchester City fans will not go into any game and they'll be thinking, this one, we can be leading 2 goals up. Second half, then they'll equalize. But before you realize it, we are losing the match. No. Against Manchester United tonight, we need to deliver. The 3 points is as simple as that. That is our expectation. As I'm here right now, if I have to spend my night waiting for that game, 4 a.m. to watch that game, likewise you, wherever you are, I know, 4 a.m. in Africa should be about 8 p.m. in the night. About 8 p.m. in the night in Africa. And so if you have to spend your time, another 2 hours to watch that game, it should be worth it. Look, one of the things that Pochettino said yesterday, he says that he's dealing with too many injuries and too many academy players will be involved in the squad today. Too many injuries and therefore too many academy players will be involved in the squad. Quickly, let me show you the players that are now on the injury list so that we can get clear understanding of what is happening. Don't forget, Christopher Nkunku, like I said in my previous video, I am not going to be coming back to that issue again. And I don't know who sold to us a fake dream that Christopher is coming back or Christopher is fit and that he might be even named on a bench or in the first 11. The last 2 games, we were expecting that Christopher Nkunku would be involved. Now, another news we are receiving is that he received a knock. A knock from where? In the training ground. So Christopher Nkunku now is still ruled out. And the coach has been saying some funny things. Honestly, I really don't get it. Just wait a minute, I'll give you the details of the players that are on injury list right now. He's been speaking and it's very funny how things are panning out. Okay, the following injury updates were provided ahead of Chelsea Premier League fixture against Manchester United. Romeo Lavia progressing with reconditioning phase of his rehabilitation. Christopher Nkunku progressing with reconditioning phase of his rehabilitation process. So these two that we were expecting the past 1 month to be ready for the last 2-3 games, which they never did. I personally, in the last weekend, I predicted, and I made it very clear with confidence, that I was 90% sure that Christopher Nkunku would be named on the team sheet. But it didn't happen. You can just imagine. Now he's still here on the injury list. And the coach made it also clear to us that Christopher is ahead of Romeo Lavia in terms of progression, recovery. Christopher Nkunku is ahead of Romeo Lavia. So we're expecting, by now, we are in second week of January, right? We are about to enter second week of January. Today is when? 6th, right? First week. At least Christopher should be part of the first team now. If not anything at all, on the bench. The last 5-10 minutes. But nothing of that. The next person is Trevor Chalobah, continuing to undergo his rehabilitation program. Ben Chilwell continued to undergo his rehabilitation program. And Ben Chilwell, as a matter of fact, he is not even at Cobham. Ben Chilwell is somewhere in the United States of America, having treatment there. With him, I know it's a long-term process. Kanechukwu Emeka continued to undergo his rehabilitation program. This did not just end there. Wesley Fofana continued to undergo his rehabilitation program. Malo Gusto continued to undergo his rehabilitation program. Noni Madueke started rehabilitation program. Noni Madueke played the last game against Brighton. So his issue just started recently. Then Leslie Ogochukwu undergoing his rehabilitation program. Now, all these players are first team players. I understand. But then, if there is something fundamentally wrong with our training, then we need to check it. Because all the players that are here right now, most of them, they got injured from the training ground. Most of the injuries here came from the training ground. Not on the field of play, from the training ground. Is it that our training is too intense for the players? Is it a style of training we are giving them? All right. Beside this, my dear friend, why today I am coming this way? Beside this, we have a lot of players that are on card, yellow card. Raheem Sterling is 1 card away from being suspended. Raheem Sterling is 1 card away. 5 cards in a season, you'll be suspended for a game. And that is why, thank God, the coach was smart enough to substitute him in our last game, in the second half. Because if he had received that yellow card, you missed today's game. We have Reece James that got 2 yellow cards as red. Now, thank God he's coming back. And as he's coming back, the most disappointing part is that Conor Gallagher is also suspended because of the same problem that Reece James had. 2 yellow cards, making it red. Conor Gallagher in today's game will not be available. Our midfield, Romeo Lavia is not back, and Conor Gallagher going on suspension. The last time, Chukwuemeka played that same role. Madueke played the same role. Ogochukwu played the same role. Now Ogochukwu here is now undergoing rehabilitation program. Noni Madueke started his rehabilitation program. Who is going to hold that midfield alongside Enzo and Casaido? I want to hear from you in the comment section. Who do you think the coach is going to be using in that position? To hold that midfield alongside Enzo and Casaido. Who again is there? We lack indiscipline. We lack discipline in the team. It's part of our problem. Dear friend, I just brought you the injury list and why I'm not so excited about tonight's game. I shall be back with more news in a short while. I'll see you when you see me in the next one. Shalom and peace.